guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. I love the way the light is hitting my face today. Anyway, as you can see, I'm not at home, I'm in somebody's house. Come on, look at those lashes. Anyway, I'm in my friend's house and I just wanted to come and film a quick video. This video has been on my mind since I literally landed this country. So it's going to be a two-part series. I know I've said I'm going to do a two-part video and I did not do the second one. That's because people asked me questions and then I just answered them directly. So if you still have questions, at by Miriam the brand, you can ask me your questions and I would answer. But in today's video, as you can see from the title, what was I saying? I was saying that it's going to be a two-part video. The first part is going to be how much exactly I spent to come to the UK for my master's degree, and then the second part is going to be, watch out for the second part, but it's a money related video too, and I feel like it's going to be helpful for you, especially if you're planning to come to the UK, to know how much, like the cost implications. Basically, I'm not going to say much. So basically, I'm going to be telling you guys exactly how much I spent to come to the UK, and I have pulled up my bank statements and you will see I'm going to be very open and plain and specific. Although when I was checking through my bank statements, I saw a lot of transactions that I did not remember what exactly they were for. But if you check my last video, you will see that I mentioned some steps involved in applying to come and study in the UK, as in the master's application part and then the visa application part. So basically, I broke down those steps and then I just put the financial implications in those steps. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. Anyway, again, I've brought out my scruffy book and I've written them down. I forgot to add how much you have to pay your school to collect your transcripts, and I'm just going to add that here now because obviously I pay that. So the first thing I did obviously was to collect my transcript from school, and I paid 13,000 naira. Everything I'm going to be saying is in Nigerian naira, so I paid 13,000 naira to collect my transcript from my school, Greenwich University. And then after that I paid, okay, so my school fees was £14,000. Now they've increased it to £15,000. The school gives you scholarship based on what you graduated with. You know, like in Nigeria, we have like first class, 2-1, 2-2, third class. So if you get a first class, I think they give you 30%. If you get a 2-1, I don't know what they give you, I can't remember the percentages, but it reduces based on the class you fall under. So I had a 2-1. I don't know what my own percentage was, but and it's an automatic scholarship, so you don't have to apply for it. It just automatically comes with your admission. So my school fees was £14,000, but then they reduced it to 11,200, which in Nigerian naira then was 6,377,058 naira 75 kobo. That's how much it was. Fortunately, like I mentioned in my video, you only have to, for my school anyway, you have to pay £5,000 to resume, and then you pay the rest later. So but for me, I paid my school fees, like the entire £11,200, and that was 6,377,558 naira 75 kobo. The next thing to do is to do your tuberculosis test. So I initially did my tuberculosis test when I wanted to go for my September intake, but that did not work out. You have 6 months to use that certificate unless it will expire, and if you've not traveled, you have to do another one. So that was what happened to me. Initially I wanted to go for September intake, but that did not work out. I had to move it to January intake, but I had done my tuberculosis tests in May, so it expired, so I had to do tuberculosis test twice. To do a tuberculosis test will cost you, was it 58,700, so times 2 is what I did. And After that, you pay for your visa. You pay for visa and IHS in dollars. And IHS means international health surcharge. You pay for those two in dollars. Because there's a limit on our Naira card, you can only make $20 transaction a month. You have to pay for this. You have to buy like dollar in black markets, which was what I did, and every other person I know. I paid 273,083 Naira 75 kobo is what I paid for my visa. I made a mistake and I used barter, and barter's conversion rate is so high. I spent 630,161 Naira 25 kobo on IHS, which was crazy. Basically, it was a lot. Then the next thing after paying your IHS and visa is to book your book for your biometrics and submit your documents. There are two offices in Lagos. There is the one in Ikeja and then there's the one in VI. Apparently, I did not know that the one in VI you have to pay to use it. The one in Ikeja you don't have to pay to use it. So I paid. I'm not sure exactly how much it is now, but I know that it has a 6 behind it, and it's either 30 or 20. So it's either 36 or 26k. So to submit your documents, you can either upload all your documents yourself, which is called self-service, or take your documents to the office and then they will upload it for you. So to do that, one is called assisted service. So to do that, you pay 47,000 naira. I uploaded my documents myself, but then my bank statement expires. You have 30 days to use your bank statement from the day you print it. So you have to apply for you have to take your biometrics 30 days from the day you print your bank statement. If not, your bank statement will expire and you have to print another bank statement. So my own bank statement expired. The bank statement I had uploaded expired. So when it was time for my biometrics, when it was my biometrics day, I had to pay extra for 7,000 naira to upload a new bank statement. So I did assisted service basically. After my biometrics, okay, I forgot to mention, I initially booked a flight for 25th of January, but that did not work out for me, and for that flight I paid 236,031 naira for my flight ticket I booked on the 25th of January, but that did not work out for me. Although I was refunded, but I was refunded like maybe 160k or 170k, I can't remember. So my actual flight ticket that I booked a couple of days to when I was traveling, I flew with Turkish Airlines, which was really great. It was a good experience, and I paid 336,352 naira 75 kobo. That was what I paid. And then finally, the last thing on my list is, like, obviously when you're coming to the UK, you're not going to come empty-handed. You have to buy things. I got boxes, clothes, food, whatever. So I'm sure this amount I'm about to call does not actually do justice to the things I got. To be honest, is actually too much. Like buying clothes, boxes, food. That's why I'm saying that it was it was way too much. I spent like 350k. But to be fair, maybe I was also like buying things when I was still in Nigeria, flexing, chilling. I got AirPods, which now my sister has misplaced one ear. And yeah, so I'm just going to say, for the things I got, I would say I spent about 350k, which, to be honest, is too much. Yes, there's one more thing that you need money for, but it's not like you're spending the money, and it is called maintenance fee. So if after paying your school fees, if you decide to pay half of your school fees, you have to add the remaining school fees that you're yet to pay plus 9207 pounds, 9207 pounds, which I calculated it this morning, and it was like 4,991,705 naira. So that's how much it is today. So you have to add your remaining school fees plus this 4,991,705, right? On the UK website it's just 9,207 pounds. I don't know how to say it, but 9207 pounds as your maintenance fee if you are going to live outside London. If you're going to live in London, is more. You're not going to spend, it's just going to be in your account. Calculating everything I spent minus the maintenance fee, so the money you actually spend, came to 8,406,034 naira 5 kobo. If you now add the proof of funds, is going to be 13,407,739 naira 5 kobo. Yes, that is how much I spent for my master, come to the UK for my masters. And I just want to, before I close this video, by the way, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, comment, turn on your post notification, and comment, because I judge who the people that have watched my video by the comments, and the people that have not watched my video, and like people that don't comment, in my head they've not watched my video, so I judge them basically. So comment, give this video a thumbs up, share, subscribe, turn on your post notification, everything. So I just want to say that for me, like this morning when I was calculating this thing, I was just like, it's a lot. And I was telling my friend, me and my friend were talking this morning, and I was telling her that, like, we're just thinking back and we're like, where did this money come from exactly? My sister-in-law said something, and I'm going to quote it. She said that is like, how did she say it? Basically she was saying that it's somehow to give advice on something that's like you did not really work for. And in my own words, I'm going to say it as like, it's hard to give advice, like practical advice, for something that came supernaturally. So that's why I'm not going to be like, oh, this is how to get money, this is how to do this, because I personally, my mom was like my sponsor. Thank God, like God used my mom and my husband. My husband and my mom are my sponsors in life. But my mom was my sponsor. But as at the time I was submitting my application, as at the time I was looking for schools, to be honest, my mom being my sponsor, my mom sponsoring me was the last thing on my mind. So I'm just going to say that if you feel a release in your heart to go ahead with this process, apply for your masters, whatever, leave the country, just be sure that God has your back, because if God has your back, He's going to make provisions for you. That's just all I can say. And then you can also explore the option of, like, for example, specifically for proof of funds, you can just ask your friends and family to put some money in your account, and then when you get your visa, you send your money back to them. That's kind of what I did, because I was short by thousands after spending money, after buying AirPods and everything. I was short, so I just spoke to two of my friends. One person sent me like 100k, and the other person sent me like 200 and something k to make up the money. And again, I wanted my money to be more than the 9,207 pounds because of pounds fluctuations. So I just spoke to my friends, and then they left the money in my account. So if you have good friends, or you have rich people in your circle that can put the money in your account for you, you can just put the money in your account, and then yeah, so that money, it's not like you have to look for the money somehow, like work for the money. And then another thing is that every day I just thank God that I did not pay like 5,000 pounds and say, when I come here I'm going to work and pay the rest. Again, my sister-in-law is going to do a video. Follow her on her YouTube channel at Esther Dior on YouTube. She's going to do a video on how realistic it is to come here and work to pay your remaining school fees. But I'm just going to say that I'm glad I don't have to do that. Kemi, what do you have to say? Are you glad you don't have to do that? Are you glad? If not, they will jail me for Scotland Yard. So we're happy we don't have to do that, because I'm 1 month in and I'm still not settled. I'm jobless. so it's, anyway, subscribe to her channel so she can dive more in. I know people that are currently like that in my course currently that did paid some, and then they came here to work to pay the rest. But then one of the ladies, her family still sent her some money to get. So it's not like she has to work for the remaining. How much is 11,200 minus 5,000? Do the math. It's not like she has to work for the remaining. Her family still sent her another £5,000 to get. So that's like a bit more good. I pray God helps you, and I pray that there's favor for you, because honestly, it was favor. It's not even luck. I can't even say luck. It was the favor of God that helped me, and provision, and just sort yourself out with God basically, and know his plan for your life. And then if he's leading you to make this decision, obviously rest assured that he's going to make provisions for you. And that's why also in my previous video, I said that it's better to start applying like before your intake. It's even, you can even apply an intake before you actually intend to go, so that you have more time to plan, and so you can defer. Me, the reason I deferred was because my money did not come. Like, the money I was expecting did not come. That was why I deferred. So you can do that too, so you have time to plan. I want to give a shout out to God and then my mother, oh God bless that woman, and then my husband, who, those two people are my sponsors in life, and all my friends that supported me financially, and my family and friends that encouraged me. I just want to give a shout out to them in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you for watching this video. That is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your post notification, comment, share. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. You guys, but this sun though, love it. I like that. I've gotten to the stage where I feel hot in this country. Like, I'm not cold. I'm not constantly cold. At least the sun is blinding and I feel hot. I think I'm even sweating. Wow, I'm sweating. Wow, this is a discovery.
God, you wish me to sweat now.
Wow.